10, evolve constantly and consciously. Always seek the next level and paradigm. Evolve consciously and constantly. I was talking last week to a guy who's considered one of the greatest management kind of thinkers ever. And he was talking about a book where in the book, it was a book about psychology, I think, and the writer was talking about how we're all on the train tracks and the freight train is coming and it's going to get us. And what we do is we look down and we try to distract ourselves the whole time so that we don't look up and ever really realize it fully. A lot of people look at life as just toil, and it really doesn't matter what we do. One of the gifts I think we have, whether you think of it as luck or a blessing or just fate, one of the, I think, positive things about life is that you can't out-evolve your lifespan. There are enough levels to keep evolving to that if you want to keep going, you can continue forever, all the way to the end of your life. You're not going to run out. I've worked on this problem. I've asked enough kind of older, more mature people that have played this game. So if you want to have higher and higher levels of fulfillment, joy, happiness in your life, continue to evolve. Keep doing it. Keep looking for the next level. Keep asking yourself, okay, here's where I'm at. What's the next level, and how do I get there? And what's the next level, and how do I get there? And don't ever get up on your soapbox and say, I've arrived now. And if you ever find yourself in a group of people who are all kissing your ass and worshiping you, that's your signal that you need to go find some other people who could give a damn about your current level of success, because they're way beyond, and they'll help pull you to the next level. Hopefully give your ego a little kick in the ass and knock you down a little bit too. But in an encouraging way, of course. Always seek the next level and paradigm. Number 11. See yourself as quote-unquote high status. Build a high status self-image. What is status? Well, it's your social standing, where you stand in your social group. And as I've worked with a lot of guys, I found that most of them have what I'll refer to as a low status self-image. They walk into a room and they look around, and what they're trying to figure out is where all the high status others are, because they just kind of at an unconscious level know that most of the other people in the room are going to be higher status than them. And they just kind of want to get in there and not ruffle any feathers or disturb anyone. Again, mostly unconsciously. And then there are a few guys who have a high status self-image. And they walk into new environments, and instead of looking around going, oh, you know, where are the high status guys? I hope they don't notice me, and let me just try and fit in. They walk in expecting that they're going to be one of the highest status people in the place. That's just who they are as a person. And it's not high status because they're better than other people, or because they want to be domineering or controlling over other people. It's just because it's part of them. It's the way they walk through the world. The healthiest of these are the ones that use their high status to help others. These are mature men who have learned how to deal with their inner and outer conflict. They've learned how to handle their emotions. They've learned how to interact with others. They've learned how to help others work together in teams and get what they want in life. So build a high status self-image and see yourself as a high status person. Stop apologizing. Number 12. Stop apologizing. Before I get into this one, let me say that there are many exceptions to this rule. Okay, this is one of the laws of success, but like any good law, you become the most powerful when you know when to break it. Use it as a rule of thumb. Now, why do I say stop apologizing? I say it because I think most of the guys that are having challenges with women in dating, a common thread running through them, or running through us, and it is that we feel like we need to apologize for just about everything we do that other people don't like. Sometimes it gets to the point where we feel like we just need to apologize all the time for who we are. We have a self-image, and we're sorry about who we are. We're self-conscious all the time. We know, we walk into a situation almost going, okay, well, there are 10 people here, and each one of them probably has at least 20 or 30 things that they disapprove of, and we just want to walk up to everybody and go, you know what, I'm sorry in advance. I'm sorry. Okay? I'm sorry. Another thing is I've seen too many people I care about, including myself, apologize in order to get another person's approval. Even when we don't want to apologize. We do it just so that the other person will like us. We think that it'll make them give us the approval that we want. So stop apologizing. Stop that. And if you stop for long enough, and you just make it a rule, I'm just going to not apologize. Over time, you'll build a stronger self-image, you'll start taking more responsibility, you'll build healthier personal boundaries, you'll be able to separate yourself from other people, you'll be able to let other people have their responses and their judgments without it affecting you. And then you'll be able to see and be discerning and know when it's appropriate to apologize. And when you apologize, by the way, it will make people really respect you. When you know when it's appropriate to apologize, that's when people respect you the most.